Welcome back to another Marvel Legends UK action figure review. Today we are going to be looking at the convention exclusive Uncanny X-Men X-Force Deadpool. Here we go. Looking at the con exclusive reissue of the I'd say Sasquatch Wave Deadpool. Comes in the mailing box, the white mailing box that we've seen with a couple of the other con exclusives. This looks to be a new line that Hasbro are doing, where they're giving us the figure that we've had previously in repaint form, with maybe a couple of additional accessories or a different head, etc. We will be reviewing the Grey Hulk soon. As you can see, it's a standard white mailing box. It's got Deadpool on the front, Deadpool on the back, which is the reverse picture of this to give the fourth wall breaking conception of Deadpool. As you can see, there's some jargon at the bottom, but the white mailing box is pretty straightforward. Interesting to see right at the top of here, ages 14 and up, not 4 and up. And it is obviously part of the Marvel 80 years line as well, which is good. So what I'm going to do is crack this open, have a look at the vintage card unpack, break him open, and then do a comparison side by side with the Sasquatch with Deadpool and a couple of other pulls that we've got as well. So here we have Deadpool outside of the mailing box, and I'm very impressed with the packaging. Very nice, bright, vibrant colours. The Deadpool has got some significant changes compared to the original Sasquatch release. Comes with a host of accessories in weapons. The vintage card is very cool as well, very reminiscent to obviously the old 5-inch or the 4/4-inch scale action figures we got many moons ago. As you can see on the back, we've got a nice little write-up. Here we've got the original vintage wave behind the Deadpool silhouette. From what we had, I think it was about 2 months ago now, we reviewed it in the Madripoor, Wolverine, Storm, Dazzler, Cyclops, Iceman, Silver Samurai. As you can see, there's some more fourth wall breaks on the back of this card, which we did get with the Deadpool from the, I think it was the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave, was it? Where he was breaking the fourth wall on the back of the actual blister card as well. I do like these new cards. Obviously, the only drawback is that for the time being anyway, there's no Build-A-Figure piece in here. But again, big issue over in the States where the figures are being swapped out. There's not a chance of this happening on these type of cards. As you can see, the plastic is glued between the pieces of card which have been pressed together. So all in all, very impressive for those mint on box collectors as well. Be interesting to see, obviously, people put it up on the wall. I've got this unusual, I don't know if the camera's picking up, sticker here, which looks like a sticker. I'm going to be opening this anyway, so it'll be quite interesting to see what is underneath this sticker. So I'm going to do this live on camera, so bear with me. We've got like a yellowy background, can you see, underneath the sticker? There's something there. I don't know if it's just a warning or... There we go. So it's just a warning label. I'm going to put this into focus so you can see it. It's just basically a warning to say that choking hazard, not for children under the age of 3 years, which is quite interesting considering the mailer box had 14 and above. So that's quite an interesting fact that they put that sticker across the top of these. What I'm going to do now is break them out. I'm not going to go through the articulation because we've done that prior, but I will be comparing them to the Sasquatch Deadpool as well. So here we have Deadpool outside of the packaging, and I'm really impressed with the figure. Vast improvements on the original release. It comes with multiple accessories, like I was saying, but the in regards to the aesthetics of the actual figure itself, this tinted metallic black or blue colour you can see on the figure really does make the figure stand out. All in all, really pleased. I don't think he's going to be worth the pricing point. I think he's coming out for about 26-27 quid here in the UK. I know that over in the States he became a must-have figure, so the people looking for him or collectors trying to find him, it did become hard work. So obviously the re-release over there will be very much appreciated. whereas in the UK I still think you can get in pretty easy throughout the Facebook groups, on eBay as well, relatively for around about 20 quid. Not a difficult figure to track down. But like I said, this one is a nice addition to have to the display. You can see people maybe getting 1 or 2 of this, obviously keeping minting card, but also to include on the display as he is. So just having a quick look at the accessories. We get 2 of these miniguns, which I have seen on the re-release, 2 suited, Hitmonkey and Deadpool. You get 2 of the Luzies, as you can see, they're nicely sculpted. So we are getting another set of these coming out with the 80s 2-pack Miami Vice, Hitmonkey and Deadpool. Got a standard pistol, which again is another reuse, but again, being a con exclusive, it's had the additional paint added to it. So that's a nice little weapon. Funnily enough, there's nowhere to actually store this on the figure. Unlike the original Juggernaut Deadpool, where you could pop it into his belt holster. So yeah, that's a little bit disappointing, as we know when a figure comes with multiple weapon accessories. Personally, I like to store the weapons on the figure itself. And then we've got the reissue of, it's a bit warped, it needs a bit of heat to it, of the rifle. This rifle with grenade launcher, I think the first time I got this was with the Netflix Punisher. Got a little blast effect that I like to plug in the end there. But as you can see, even though it is in the shape of a letter S, the paint work applied to it just makes the weapon stand out. And I think this just makes the difference when you're buying a Marvel Legend, where they've actually taken time and care to add the little paint detail to the vehicles or the weapons and such, where it does actually make it look a lot better. Even just, you know, even if they just painted the ammo clip, there's a bit of a smudge on my ammo clip there, but yeah, just to make it pop. So yeah, that's the grenade launcher, assault rifle for Deadpool. Really cool. Then obviously on the figure we get the standard katanas, which again, they are the short version. One of the main gripes when the original Sasquatch Deadpool was announced is that the katanas was really small in size. We expected them to be a little bit longer, just because obviously the original Deadpools that we had the longer, thinner katanas, but for whatever reason they decided to make these a little bit short and stubby. So yeah, that's that. We get 2 of those and they just sheath into the back of the actual figure itself. The belt, again, like the original release, it does hinder the ab articulation on the actual figure itself. But other than that, it's just the standard Marvel Legends Spidey 2099 body, where we've got the ankle pivots, the butterfly joints again, which is nicely done. No paint issues from what I can see on this. See, I quite like the harness as well, in terms of what these sheaths are plugged into. I like the red with the silver buckles, that's pretty cool, but I think they let themselves down on the pouches here. I don't know, maybe they could have made them black or brown or something just to make them stand out, because it does kind of blend in with the suit. But then again, if they have based this on the comic rendition, chances are the colours are quite accurate. On this Deadpool as well, we have got an additional thigh pouch. What I'll do now is I'll compare him to a couple of Deadpools side by side, and also the original Sasquatch Deadpool that we got, to which this figure was basically inspired by. So here we are with just a selection of the Deadpools I already own. A question that's often posed to me quite often from the missus is, how many renditions of the same character do you need? Well, apparently I need quite a few Deadpools. Each to their own when it comes to collecting. For me, the Deadpools have usually been purchased within a full wave. But I do like the figures and do bring their own little characteristics to it. So this was the Sasquatch Wave Deadpool, to which this new vintage, is it vintage or con exclusive Deadpool has been based on. As you can see, in terms of comparisons, the belts are the same, slightly different colour on the harness. The colouring is different. This one's matte black. This one is like a pearlescent blacky blue colour. The katana, the sheaths are the same style, but again in different colour. We've got black and then again this pearlescent blue. This add-on piece here, I gave that to him. It's an additional option from Paladin. As you can see on the thighs have got the 2 patches on the new one, whereas on the older one you just get the 1. And basically that's it in terms of comparisons. Everything else is the same. One thing I will try is do a head swap, see what heads fit on the vintage. So when you're popping the head off, it comes with one of these chokers. Be careful not to lose it. I've done that in the past. I've pulled the head off and then the choker's gone flying, just like that. So that's disappeared behind the mic. So this is the half mask, as you can see. The black doesn't match up to the blue, but the red and the red are pretty close. It does sit a little bit high in the neck peg though. That's quite interesting. So you've got a bit of a gappage underneath the actual head itself, but it is a simple pop. And if you wanted to obviously pose your figure with this head sculpt, you can do if you've got it in your artillery. Next up, we'll try the. This one is the. I think this was the original one where we've done a bit of shading on the actual head itself. That does not want to go on there at all, so you might have to do a little bit of customizing with that. So this is the head from the original Juggernaut where Deadpool, where the actual head itself just doesn't want to go on. If you were to heat it up, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get it on, but I'm not going to do that now. So there you go, that's what that would look like if you do have this on masthead. That's quite a nice look. And then we've got the biker Deadpool from the Riders Wave. Again, the reds match up really well, that just pops on, but again that is a little bit loose. So even though the hole is the right size, I'd say the depth is a little bit out, but again, I quite like this head because it's got like a little screaming open mouth beneath the actual mask itself. So again, if you wanted to do a bit of a head swap, the colour, the reds match, just the black on the eyes and the blue shimmery pearlescent colour on the rest of the Deadpool doesn't. So yeah, just grab that collar that went flying off before. So on goes the choker. Then on goes the original head, which again is a little bit tight. So yeah, that's my review of the con exclusive Deadpool. They will be available to the UK online after the con. I think it's London Comic Con that comes up first. So London Comic Con coming up at the end of October, where it will be on sale with most retailers selling Marvel Legends. And then any leftover stock, I'm assuming, will be available to purchase online. This guy is a little bit more expensive than your standard Marvel Legend. Like I said, I think the retailing value goes for about £26 and above. It would be nice to see if he went for about 20 quid at the conventions, but gut feeling is they're going to probably push it to about 30 on the day that the con's running. And then obviously over time, like they've done with the Hulk, is lower the price. So that is our review of the con exclusive Deadpool. Hope you liked it. Hope it's given you some food for thought whether or not you're actually going to go pick up the figure. For me, I like Deadpool. I like the character. He is an improvement on the original Sasquatch. I have got an X-Force team, I've got an X-Men team, and I've got a Deadpool shelf as well, so which is going to be amalgamated to no problem. Again, for minting card collectors, the actual card back itself is beautiful to look at, so it will look good on your wall as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed this review. If you have, like, share, subscribe. Join us over on the Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups Marvel Legends UK. And give us a follow on Instagram too, which is Marvel Legends UK _. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, keep collecting. Bye.